So Nintendo yesterday, in all their wise wisdom, decided to, during the direct of the Animal Crossing, to bring out the pricing for the expansion pack. Now, if you're not familiar with it, they made an announcement what was like, I think during the Pokemon event or some kind of one of the directs, I cannot remember, that they were going to expand on the virtual collection they have. Like, they're adding the N64 and the SNES to it and stuff. Yeah, well, the pricing came out today. Anybody want to take a guess? Like the usual, let me put this out here. The usual plan for a single pack is single membership is like $20, right? $20. Okay. That's pretty fair. The net code is not really good online and stuff, but I do get access to like a pretty big selection of old games and stuff, and which I do like. Hell, I've been playing that old Link game, which I can't remember off the top of my mind. And I was like, you know what? This is pretty cool. I'll give Nintendo that. So what me and a lot of people were really hoping for, like maybe they'll increase it to $5, $10, at the most $15. Nope, Nintendo threw that possibility right out the window along with a cat, and basically said that if you want to access the Animal Crossing, which mind you could buy it by itself, the DLC by itself, access the DLC, and access the library of the N64 and the SNES, you're going to have to cough up an extra $30, which, mind you, in total, that's going to be $50 by itself. And now I'm kind of sitting here thinking to myself, too, that's almost the price of Xbox Live and PlayStation Now. Nintendo, let me ask you something real quickly. Where in Sam Hell do you think it's even worth for to even crank it up that much to $50? When your net code to connect to peer-to-peer sucks. I'm talking about, like, I've tried to do videos on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and I tried to connect people. Some of these people's net codes, and sometimes it's so bad. It's so bad, it's like going frame for frame. Or even if you have a decent connection going, you could tell by the input lag and stuff. And it's pretty horrible. And you guys want to hike price this stuff, and you think it's okay. And you don't even have, like, what is it? You don't even have a messaging system to where you can message your friends, say, hey, bro, you want to go play some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, or you want to go play some Pokemon? Where in Sam Hell do you even think your guys' service? Oh, and mind you, don't even have voice chat. In 2021, you don't have voice chat in Nintendo in your product. But Microsoft and Sony has had that since the Xbox 360 days and the PS3 days. Like, Nintendo, you seriously need to get with the times, because you're a fossil that is like really, really so. You have some great games like Metroid Dread right here, and I'm enjoying the hell out of it, to be honest, But even though you do have some great games, like I say with Metro Dread and some Link Awakening and all those other previous games, your online service still sucks ass, and it's not worth the $50 that you guys want us to shill out to you guys and pay for the service, when you don't even have the basic foundation for having online functions to where we can at least socialize with our friends or socialize with the randoms online, so we can at least make friends online and play the freaking games that you guys are building for the online functions. It doesn't make sense, and I don't know why you guys push off like some of these functions to be, how can I describe this to you? To be developed by the developers of certain video games. Like, for example, Fortnite had to make their own game chat in order for people to talk to each other, which I find absolute lunacy. I just don't understand why Nintendo absolutely refuses to put a system in to where you could talk to your friends. And yeah, but it's okay. Some people think that it's okay for Nintendo to do this, to price hike this high with only a DLC a year, from what I'm guessing, and an access to maybe of 20 games. Like, 20 games of the N64 and then 20 games of the Genesis and stuff. It doesn't make sense, and I don't see the value in that, because honestly, what I could really do, Nintendo, and this is legal, mind you, I could go, and I've done this like multiple times throughout the times. I could go to a brick and mortar store, which is named like Fallout or Bookman's and stuff, and they have these games sitting right there in the counters. And I've picked them up, mind you. Picked them up and bought them and stuff, and I can just put them away somewhere, and I can play them digitally. And I can play them digitally on my computer or on my phone, legally. Nintendo, you have folded yourself so hard on this, it's not even funny. And trust me, I do not support piracy, but I do support emulation. And I do want to support Nintendo on this. Trust me, guys, I do. But the way that they're going at this right now, this is not good. They should have not price hiked this so high. They should have kept the DLC separate. And I feel like this is a sad attempt at this is kind of a sad attempt at making their own Game Pass.